Hello and welcome. We're less than 24 hours away from the Bricklink Designer Program Series 3 going live. Now, I think we can all agree there are 5 fantastic looking Lego sets on here. Now, we're going to cover the basics of how this works within this upload. I will be clicking on these very, very quickly, but head over and have a look at these for yourself, because don't forget, this is first come, first serve in less than 24 hours time. Now, you can get 2 of each set if you want to maximum, and you can buy each one twice. You can get 10 sets in total if you want, but you are limited to 2 units per different model. So with regards to how this works, it has to hit the threshold of 3,000 and it is cut off from the 30,000 mark. So if you get on the website, say for example 12 hours after it goes live and it's already hit 12,000, that's it, game over. You cannot get that set. You'll then have to get it on the second-hand market, and obviously, well, it'll get quite pricey quite quickly. Now, when this does go live all the way across the bottom, you will have the sort of area that it's in of, yes, it's going to get in, you're running out of time, and so on and so forth. So it has like a counter, basically. That's the best way to see it, because obviously, if it doesn't hit the 3,000 mark, it doesn't get funded, and then you don't get charged. Now, the only thing that I'm a little bit confused with is actually the time you make payment, because these, if we start to scroll down now, I'll come back to the designers in a second, that we have this. So this is what this is all about. So again, as a quick recap, you are limited to 2 sets per household. All that receive over 3,000 pre-orders will be produced. Now, yeah, a limit of each set. So it's not a limit of 2 per household, it's a limit of each set per household. So you can order 10 if you want to, 2 of each, and then you are living the dream. But that set has to have over 3,000 pre-orders before it will go into production, and it is capped at 30,000 units. That's why it is a first come, first serve, and then it will be shipped to you in March of 2025, which is about 6 months after. Now, what I've already read in the sort of questions and answers section, that it is obviously gets shipped through the Lego website. Now, if obviously this is a Lego group run thing now, with regards to postage, we know that only one of these sets you'll get charged postage for. I'm assuming I have read that correctly, and that'll be the Camping Adventure, because it is under the £50 threshold. Everything else, I think you should get free postage on, because if I, for example, was to click on my pre-orders here, it actually takes me straight to my Lego account, and it is linked within that. Now, also, the other thing in here is it does say about if it doesn't hit the 3,000 mark, then you don't get charged or you get refunded. But I am just not 100% sure at what time you will be charged, because I have read different things. If you don't get charged until it ships, but the way this is worded is almost like if it doesn't fund, you just get refunded. So that kind of means to me that if it funds, you would then get charged straight away. So if you have done this, then obviously please do let me know. I don't know if it was different from the previous 2, or obviously older ones. So when will I be charged? Oh, here we go. I didn't see that before. Let's have a quick read. This is the most important thing to a lot of people, I think. If you pay via credit card, please choose a card with an expiration date that's after the anticipated ship date. Then you can avoid having to update your credit card information or risk us having issues with charging you when it's time for your order to ship. So they don't charge you until it ships. Right, well, that's answered all of that then. I've spent, honestly, about 20 minutes looking through all of these different questions, and it was there in front of me the whole time. You will only be charged if the project is crowdfunded and receive at least 3,000 pre-orders once the product is shipped to you. Note that your credit card provider will temporarily hold the amount needed to pay for your entire order, called a payment authorization, which is a temporary hold of funds that lasts for several days up to 1 month. If you pay your order using PayPal, note that you won't be able to update your shipping address at a later date. If your address changes, you need to contact Lego customer service for assistance. So I'm assuming they're asking you to pay on your credit card? Surely you could do it on your normal debit card, and then I'm assuming the bank will hold it as well. I would much prefer them just to charge you the second it gets hits the 3,000 mark. I don't know if I'm more confused now, and you've got to pay it just with the credit card only, or how this is an actual thing. I know a lot of people would like to potentially do it through say PayPal Credit, or do it just through PayPal as an option, where you can do it in a pay in 3, a pay in 4, or whatever it is that you want to do. But you might not be able to do it with that if they hold it for so long. So if you have done this, please get in that comment section and let everybody else know. So that is the basics covered. I've done what I can. It does say that if it doesn't hit the 3,000 mark, you don't get charged. You don't have to worry, and then you are absolutely fine, and then you are living the dream. But there's 6 seasons, season 6 series. Series 6 has all gone in, and we will see exactly what's going on with that. Series 5 is up there, but we are looking at Series 3. So 21 hours, 1 minute and 55 seconds until you can get your hands on one of these. Now, the last round, or the first lot, should I say, well, some of these sold out in a heartbeat. So you got 30,000 units per set. We'll go over these extremely quickly, then we'll finish off with the actual designer. So you can see up here it's who it's designed by. So again, congratulations to every single designer that has managed to do this. But the countdown egg timer is on. It clearly states all the different bits and pieces that you need just for there. It's got all of the information that you need in case you're unsure. Just give it a read. But you can get the BDP designer program will have digital building instructions only, and it is a printable PDF. You don't get a booklet. It's 550 unique parts, 2,418 parts in total, 6 minifigures, and 14 stickers. So this is this one very, very quickly. Now, on the Bricklink designer program, it's a bit of a swine because you can't zoom in very easily. So you can do like a double click, and that's it. So that's basically all we can see. That is as much as I can give. It does look very, very good. I do like the fact that you got this nice little boat. I think the Jaws set outside this, it's basically a perfect combination. If it just works so well, I think it's almost meant for it, to be honest. And obviously, it's small vessels only, so you could have the Jaws boat there with it, and you have got 6 nice looking minifigures you can see for yourself. You can pick and choose your favourite ones. You've got the mix of jumpers and all the bits and pieces where it does look very harbour-esque. Now, I saw this one straight away and thought, yes, that would be perfect for a harbour, obviously, because that is what this is supposed to be. It's a harbour master's office. But it would work well with the lighthouse, and I think it really would work very well with the Jaws. I do have the old fishing store from the Lego Ideas set, and I think they would scale beautifully together as well. I just don't know if I've got anywhere to put it. That is my only problem with this. I'm creating a theme park display. This is the perfect queue line to a ride you can imagine, because obviously you just extend this and then you come out here, and it is how you get on the rides at Legoland Billund, because you have the zigzag and then you just get on a water ride, and then that is actually the operator's booth. That's where they sit. It's that sort of theming. But like I said, I think it would work very, very well for a lot of people that do have the Jaws set. So I am umming and ahhing about that one. Now, this one I think is gorgeous. So this works perfectly in a Winter Village display, and obviously it won't be for 2024 Winter display, but it will look great in everybody's 2025. Now, it does open up on the back like a book, and you have got all these different smaller areas just here, just like a nice little interesting build. And then obviously you can see it's all about the art of chocolate. There is a light brick in here as well, if I remember rightly. And then you can just see how beautiful that looks with the window at the front. You've got the nice little stairs. You've got this. You can have it as a diorama, but you could also at the same time just carry on making some of these up with the nice little sort of Harry Potter-esque cobbles at the front. And you could just really turn it into a really nice winter village. I do love the snow across the top. It's a gorgeous looking set, I think. And again, it could be yours for $189.99, and that is what the back looks like as well. And a good selection of minifigures, as they all do. You have got 7 on this one. So you've got the chef, you've got the helpers, you've got the coffee, one for the coffee, and then you've got some other little bits and pieces on there as well with regards to the different printing on their tops. But it does look very, very good. I'm not going to go through the whole story with you. I need to get this uploaded, but there's a story to be told about every single one of those. But it had 602 unique parts, 2,615 parts total, 7 minifigures and 6 stickers. And we are nearly, by the time this is uploaded, we'll be at about the 20-hour mark. Okay, let's be honest. This will probably sell out potentially first. Everything for Castle, fortresses, everything like that is just going ballistic. This will look very, very good next to the other ones that have already come out, and it will also work well with the Lions Night Castle that's out currently on the Lego website as well. But again, $249.99. This is a big, big thing. It's 2 base plates wide if you were to attach the bridge. So don't forget, this is the set that you can do slightly differently if you wanted to, or you can just have the bridge in the middle. So you can mix and match. Good large selection of figures. You can see you've got the 2 different sort of armies as such. And these are the minifigures, I think, that were trying to get into the Lion Knight's castle as well. So there is a good story to be told on all of those. It is a beast. Absolute beast of a thing. And obviously you can see it's quite an awkward shaped base plate as well, with how it sort of steps out and steps out again. So you are going to need to give yourself some good diorama display space for this one. But I'm sure some people will make incredible displays out of that. 484 unique parts, 3,395 parts total. It's the most expensive. It's the most biggest. It's the most biggest. It's the biggest. It's the most biggest. God, like 3. And it has 12 minifigures. So it is nice. Very, very nice indeed. Camping adventure. So this is a nice little thing if you wanted to obviously have a night, if it brings back any memories of anybody camping or anything. It looks great with regards to the little caravan. You have got some little bikes, a chair. You've got some nice little layering across the bottom, nice little leaves. You've got the butterflies. I think there's a squirrel somewhere as well. I think it could be lying to everybody. And then you can see what it looks like from the back. A little bit of washing. Tap on the outside with a bucket. There's a squirrel, I wasn't lying. And then you've got another butterfly and another bird as well. So you get 4 little elements on there. The flames do look very effective. It's at a good price point for $44.99. But I think this is the one that you will have to pay a little bit of postage on it. But they have shown you what it looks like with the A-frame cabin at the front. Now, I didn't realise that was... Yeah, you can see how that works. I've got the A-frame cabin. I think that's on the retiring list as well. So you can see how they would work side by side. It's not a set that would work for my display, but I think it would sell. I think that's going to sell quite quick, and you do get the two little minifigures in there as well. So the fact that it does go with the A-frame cabin, well, it looks nice. Now, the Lost City is the last one, $239.99. Let's go through this bit first. It's 439 parts, 305,000 parts total, and you do get 2 minifigures. And obviously, each one of these tells a very, very good story. This does look very, very smart from the front. You can see you've got all these amazing bits and pieces. You can walk up, you can add the minifigures just in there. You can get some really nice photos, everything from the front, but it looks like from the back there isn't anything in it as such, which isn't a bad thing at all. It's just an open back. It does look very, very clean looking from the front. It does obviously tell a nice story. So again, from that angle, beautiful looking thing. And you know, normally, let's be honest, 9 times out of 10, you always see everything from the front. When was the last time you took your modular off and actually took some photos of it and then wanted to add a load of minifigures in there and had it on a turntable so you could see it all year round? It's never that kind of thing. So this will be pushed up nicely against the wall. It does look very, very smart. Now, I actually have space for this one, but I don't think it would match because I could actually put this close to the Rivendell. The roof would match straight through the Jurassic Park gates. It is very nice. It is very, very nice indeed. With regards to for that idea that I've got, when the idea changes though, which it always does in my display, I think it wouldn't work anywhere else. So for me, if I could only get one, and somebody said, "Give me," I've got to pay for it right now, and they'll give me a set. I could have it first before anybody else, and even have it for a review. I would have to go for the Art Chocolate. I think, even though that, even though that Harbour Master's office, I know that will go so well with the Jaws. I would be very limited to where I could put that, a bit like the Lost City. So I've got a nice winter village under construction, so it'd have to be the Art of Chocolate for me. But I have a soft spot for this. I really do. It just reminds me of what they got at Universal Studios as well, with regards to actually having the Jaws hung up. So the designers of all 5 of these have done a fantastic job. I can't imagine none of these are not going to fund. So I think they're all going to hit their units. I think series two of them sold out very, very quickly, and then the other 3 funded straight away, but didn't fully sell out. We will see. We will see exactly what is going to happen. But yes, they do look very, very good. So good luck to everybody tomorrow. And obviously, this does run for a while, but obviously it's first come, first serve. So as soon as it's gone, it's gone. And you can see, if you want to, you can have a look at all of the different videos from all of the different designers on here about their story and about what it is and everything like that. But I need to keep this video as short as possible so it gets uploaded before it hits midnight and everybody goes to bed. But quick recap, it finishes on October the 31st, or if it sells out. So it goes live on the 8th. So 8th of October 2024 in less than, well, what we now, 20 hours and 51 minutes. But guys, that is it, and I am done. I will revisit this in a day or two's time. We will see what sells out, and then I will cover the other series, and we can have a look in a different video. But I just want to keep this video short and sweet so it actually gets uploaded before midnight in the UK. So if you could like this video and subscribe to the channel, that'd be absolutely fantastic. But as always, thank you very much for watching. You lot take care, and I'll catch you next one. Ta-da.